So on a Hikite, this isn't here to hold your handbag. It does a lot more other things: pushing, controlling, trapping hand.
And we're also going to look at what the other hand does.
And we're also going to look at what the other hand does: beating, pushing, poking, punching.
A bit of poking.
Pinning here gives us this angle. So if you're watching it as an armbar or taking an armbar, so we're pushing in, and I'm giving my angle, so I want my 45 degrees. And then my Hikite stops here, so that transitional handle to as we go. Yeah, so I'm getting this one. So sometimes the Hikite looks like a lower blocker. Sometimes it looks like a handle. Yeah, it's quite nice. Once you give the angle. See what I mean? The angle in the cap. See what I mean? It's like 45 degrees. That's what it is. If you go, I think of course, yourself an angle. See that? Let's go. Push. Grab. Obviously, in reality, I probably would. For example, in the car, if you're doing this, yeah. Yeah. So as I turn, it'll give it. You're breaking the posture and moving the vertical. You mean moving? Just with that off centre. Everything that we go to, everything we go from. Right. So then you have. So still going from the push and the shove. So we've got one. Got the shoot those again, which will give it off. But like I said before, I see them as reactionary things. So I'm going, come on, mate, leave it early, and it starts to push a bit. I'm getting a reaction. Nice posh shoot over. You see that from distance, it's low. But if I go, at least I do it here, I'm nice. Do you know what I mean? Just think of something to do and just stop, think, go again. It's alright again. Slow's okay, do you know what I mean?
So this is Hikite.
Hikite, so moving the Hikite, holding the Hikite. Grabbing, trapping, pulling. Oh, so this is our Hikite. Yeah, so we've got a grab on. Obviously, I'm not just going to go up there. I've got in some sort of fight, he's hitting back. I've got some sort of grab on. And now he's at the end of my arm now. So I can start to fire these. Yeah? Starts to stand up. I'm going to give him the angle again. Stand up. Give him that angle again. There you go. Just by turning up. We're going to set our distance with the Hikite. See what I mean? Whereas judo has pretty much two. Pulling, pushing. Both hands working together. It's the same principle. But they don't strike, so they've got two grips.
The whole stepping.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Yeah. Also, judo quicker. That is, if I want to move him, I can't be in his way. If I want to move him, I want to come out.
That's the same with rowing, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Give him somewhere to go. You've got to give him the gap. Otherwise, you're just pulling him onto yourself, and then it gets to that. No, grappling. We're not the grappling, man. But I'll take good choice. You're getting pushed around. Right. Quick one. Just a quick one. Watch. If I try and pull him across, I'm going to try and pull him this way. Yeah. I'm sort of trying. It's all strength. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move this way. See? So I'm not trying to pull him across. I'm going round that way. Try and pull him. I'm just going to pull him away from. Right. Not in. Away. They do the same step. He's gone one step long. He can stop himself in one step that way. Can't stop himself. He's got to save himself in one step this way. Can you see that?
Way more effective,
as
right?
you're coming in, you can just stand solid. pull him away, he's got to go, oh. So you just get his chin over that knee. See that chin's going. I'll tell you this way, because we get there. So if I pull Pete across this way, he'll take one step and save himself, don't he? Yeah, still in front of you. If I pull him this way, as he takes his step, it's not bad. You get what I'm saying? Pull you that way, you stop yourself from screaming that way. I push it in, completely different. That's not what I'm doing. I'm only taking him on one back. Look, I'm only taking him across one. He'll save himself from that foot. Go, save yourself from that foot. Coming this way, I'm going to pull him, but I'm also going to bring him with me. See? That way, not just that way.
It's far more difficult.
But that you'll still put your foot out
Yeah,
and save yourself. That should
I
be
feel
too
less
late.
balanced.
It should be too late, innit? What I want is that chin one.
Right.
So I mean, this way. Just outside the body. And obviously outside the body, we always want to be going outside the bush. We never want to be bringing them in. For obvious reasons. We want to take them away. Okay? But push, push.
Yeah, yeah,
Or, okay, push, push, push.
yeah.
They'll always take you 2-3 ways, 3-4 ways. Some good guys will take you 27 different ways. Do you know what I mean? But it's your brain trying to catch up. And you end up outside what we call outside our triangle. It's going to be you. They start to straighten, start to go. Don't be you. Start to go. So they move the triangle, then move it. Okay? Triangle's here. They move it. We move it. So just you stand forward for me, Claire. Just stand straight. There's your ankle. Yeah? Here. Here. Jaws 2 inches. Jaws now about 6 inches. Yeah? So I go from being landing on the moon to parking in Sainsbury's. You get what I'm saying? It's still hard, but it gives me a better shot and an easier shot. But also what it's actually doing is, Cleo's now got to move that. This is all Jeff Thompson stuff. Do you know what I mean? Jeff Thompson's the guy to go and look at really. This has now got to travel from there. If I'm worth my salt, I should definitely catch that. This one's now got to pull back to get in. So if I'm worth my salt, I should definitely catch that. You see what I'm saying? Here, I'm at 50-50. So I close this and I step away from that. Yeah? And if I can, if he allows me to, I'll put my hand on. So I'll come across and I'll put my hand on. Because then I can feel it. Pushes towards me, I've got him straight away. So without talking or without fighting, I can now feel where he's going. Yeah? And then the other Hikite we get in the kata is this. This hand. This hand. This one. Yeah? So we get this full. This is still a Hikite. So this Hikite is the back of the hand. So it's like a drill we just had a look at it. We're going to go 1, catch. He's going to give me this one. Catch. Yeah? So I'm going to go other side. I'm going to go 1, catch. He's going to give me that one. It's up to you what you do as well. So it's the distance thing. Right, so if I go 1, catch. If it's over there, I'm going to have to step. 1, catch. If it's short, I get it. So you're going to have to pick that distance up. 1 or 2. The same again. Here, move, think where the distance is. It's too far. It's Taekwondo really. Taekwondo get this off the net. We call it the gash and the gashizuki, this slide up. Pyramid, triangle, step, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to do. But it's our initial step off, do you know what I mean? Off the centre line, there on your centre line. Every drill we do, like I said a million times, has a flaw, yeah? It's either not right for muscle memory, it's either too far away. So this obviously has too far away. but I can still practice my technique. Yeah? Now, so you're going to start here. It's a push, so if you do it and you think you're coming from here, your stance is sort to move through to deliver technique. Yeah? So all that's not yeah? This position. Now if the bow's going on here, so if you want to go a little bit sideways when you're practicing on your pads, practice on your pads, look sideways. So you can go 1, stand up, 2. I mean this side. Same leg, same arm. Never, ever, 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 ever do we do a reverse shooter. Never. Yeah? Same arm. This position.
So that's why we want to be striking with.
Yeah, so down here to here, this all the way down here, anywhere. Not the elbow.
Is there a particular reason for that on this
Try and
point?
catch as much as I can.
Oh,
Catch
see.
as much of the muscle in the neck as I can. So if I miss, it'll wobble up his neck over for me. I want to catch as much of that as I can. This sternomastoid muscle.
So the elbow being a separate entity altogether, right?
Yeah, his elbow's big.
Separate strike.
Which we'll look at. I really want to be able to go from here. The stepping's alright, but we step in the kata to show that we can do it off either side. Left to right, right to left, you're underneath. Yeah? So try and go from here. This reactionary position. Relax. Don't do it. Straighten your hand. What you do is just straighten it nice. Bony bits, bony bit. Now it's a big body. That reaction. You're going to where you need to do, and the bony bit is getting where it needs to go to, do you know what I mean? So when you're practicing, you go inside, make sure you're there, do you know what I mean? Outside, make sure you're there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Just to get that muscle memory, that bit going. Remember, slow's okay. As long as we look at the different drills to do different things. Do you know what I mean? Slow's okay. So when you're doing it as a 2-person drill, slow's okay. It'll still be heavy. If you can't, I'll let you. A couple of heavy shots. We looked at the double, the C-punch. You'll be day. And this is another one. This is over and right. Drop it in. Slight throaty chin shot type of thing. It's this. You're still hitting with the top knuckles. You just turn your hand over a little bit. A lot of people think you do this. Not that. Yeah? You can go 1, 2. Yeah? 1. Get stop. Obviously we've caught someone. So we're not just falling into the bird. Turning. That thing again, off balance here, catching the chin. Off balance, catching the chin.
So the Hikite arm is removing the threat, let's say, and the strike is coming in.
Pushing, pulling, and I'll say trapping arm. Yeah, off centering, off balancing. It's the controlling arm.
Do you want to go?
And the other arm has to complete something, right?
Yeah, so always hands, both hands always do something.
Yeah.
This isn't there to hold your hand back. So both hips are going. Set that back a bit. Yeah, there it is.